So you always hear this a lot when we're talking about CQB. You see it in the comments on every CQB video. You see it everywhere, right? When we're talking about CQB, somebody always brings up, I don't need to worry about footwork. I don't need to worry about how I enter the room. I'm just going to throw a frag into it. Right? Cool. Yeah, throw a frag into it if you can. But something we got to keep in mind is, what do we immediately do following any HE? Whether that's 40 mic, a frag, a Bangalore, whatever it is, right? What are we going to do? We're going to exploit the HE. So what does that mean? So as soon as we throw the frag into the room, right? Bang. What do? We immediately make entry into the room. Well, now what happened that a frag went off? Well, now we have low visibility, right? And so there's a lot of dust, a lot of debris. I mean, you see this especially in Israel right now, or with Israel right now. There's a lot of awesome CQB videos where they clearly don't have a lot of training in it. They're still doing their job, but it's very hard to see once you get into that room. And not everybody's gonna be dead from a frag in a room, right? Frags aren't like they are in movies. If any of you have been around frags quite a bit, you know that they're kind of underwhelming, right? You throw one, it's loud, but the kill radius is 5 meters, casualty rate is 15 meters. Good chance you throw one in a room that there's still going to be people alive. So you still have to make entry into that room. You still have to know how to clear a room the right way. And so I don't understand this whole notion of, I don't care about footwork, I don't care about how to clear the room the right way, I'm just going to go in and do it. I mean, what's one thing we always talk about in the infantry, right? We want to be professionals in everything that we do. So why do we not want to be a professional about entering a room, clearing a room? Why do we not want to do it the right way? Why do we not want to do it to the highest standard? I don't know. There's just this weird notion about doing CQB and not wanting to do it to the best of our abilities and training to the highest standard. And it's I don't know. It's frustrating to see a lot of the times, especially as somebody who's done a lot of teaching in CQB and taught a lot of guys how to enter a room the right way. It's frustrating to see this notion of, hey, I'm going to just throw a frag in and I'm going to run into the room however I want to. Sure, Marines did that in Fallujah and it worked. Obviously not a near-peer threat, but why do we not train to the highest standard? Why do we not want to do this to the best of our abilities, especially as professionals? It doesn't make sense to me. And you see it from the highest levels in the Marine Corps too, right? You can't tell you how many gunnies, staff sergeants have told me that we don't really care how we enter the room as long as we go do it fast or we go do it violent. Yeah, that's important. Speed, surprise, violent actions, all important things, but let's do it to the best of our abilities. Let's learn the best ways to enter the room. Let's learn our implicit communications. Let's be able to clear a whole building without verbally interacting with each other. Let's use body language and what we are doing to communicate with each other what our next step's going to be. It's just a really weird notion that we just want to throw frags and get into the room as fast as possible. I get violence and all that, but we still always talk about being professionals, but the CQB seems to be the one place where we don't care about doing it to the highest standard. And that's just my opinion on it. I mean, I know a lot of you have your opinions on it, and especially you staff and O seem to have a lot of opinions on it and just wanting to get into the room as fast as possible and being as violent as possible, which are great things, but there's still a lot more we can do to get to the next level and to train to a higher standard when it comes to CQB. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it.